Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all well and healthy and good. Adbin Mahbub is here and today I'm going to be discussing about solar system, where we actually located, where our earth is located, okay? So what is solar system? Solar system is a system where there are some planets that orbit our sun, okay? We see sun every day, like rising from east and sets in west, okay? So in this process it's like our earth is spinning, okay? That's why we saw sunset and sunrise, okay? We first saw sunrise and then we saw sunset, but this thing actually never won't going to happen, okay? If the earth never spins, okay? Okay, let's just go into the solar system topic, okay? So in the solar system there are 8 planets, okay? As the counting or something, I actually don't know, but I will be even. So there are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, okay? But what if I tell you that there are even 5 more planets? I mean, they aren't at the list of the planets. I mean, in like early days, the Pluto was counted as planets, so it was 9 planets in our solar system. And then the Pluto is removed, okay? I will go into the topics about Pluto, why they removed Pluto from the solar system list, okay, from the planetary list, okay? So let's talk about some Mercury, okay? So Mercury is the first planet in our solar system, and the most not the most small, but yeah, it is the small planet in the planet list, okay? But in the planetary, with the, I mean, if you count all of the planets, including those 5 dwarf planets, it'll be like the Pluto is the most smallest planet in our solar system, okay? If you actually count the dwarf planets, those 5 dwarf planets, otherwise the Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. So it's actually located really close to the sun, okay? It's not even in the habitable zone. I mean, there are 3 zones are divided. First zone is like really hot, and then the second zone is like just habitable or not habitable, but it's still warm, okay? It's still hot. But the third zone, it's actually the freezing zone, okay? Where if any planet goes there, it's like freezing. It'll freeze, okay? So where are Earth actually located to be this habitable? Like we have water, we have clouds, we have oxygen, okay? We breathe in and blow out the carbon dioxide, just like that, okay? So how do Earth actually have these, okay? How do Earth actually have these? Well, what if I say that the Earth is actually located at the least hot area? I mean, between the least hot area and freezing area. I mean, zone, okay? Let me just divide those into colors, okay? There are red color, green color, and blue color, okay? So in these colors, Mercury is so close that it isn't even located at the red color. It's really close. And then it's going and going, and then when it comes to Earth, the Earth is located between the green zone and between the green zone and the blue zone. Between. That's why the Earth is actually habitable, and we have oxygen, we have water, we have air, we have everything. We have everything we need as for our Earth to be habitable. Well, let me say about something about Venus right now. Okay, so Venus, even though it's in the red zone, it's actually like really hot. It's actually really hot. Okay, there are like acid raining or something, but those rainings are like lava raining or acid. I don't actually know about those, but in the planet Venus, there are raining really hot. Okay, that's why the Venus is really hot, even though it's not close enough. Even though it's not close enough to the sun. Okay, and then let's come to our Earth. Okay, we all know about our planet Earth. Okay, we have, we're in that habitable zone, and we have clouds, oxygen, we have waters, everything we need to live. Okay, and then let's go to Mars. Okay, let me just tell. I will tell the histories about Mars. Okay, so Mars is the fourth planet of our solar system. Okay, it is located between our Earth's orbiting area and our Earth's orbiting area. I mean orbit, and the asteroid inner belt area. Okay, between those the Mars is located. So what about Mars's history? Well, when the first Mars was created, when the first time the Mars created, it was really habitable, just like our Earth. Just like our Earth, it has waters, it has oceans, it even has oxygen. The needed oxygen that we even have in our Earth right now at this point. But even there are like 3 billion or 4 billion years ago, even that's like really old, like really ago. Okay, so in the 4 billion years ago, the Mars was this habitable, like we can breathe oxygen just like we are doing right now, okay? But then something happened to Mars, and it causes to, flow all of its atmosphere. Okay, and everything that it has, it's all just flew away. And then suddenly the Mars became a desert or something. You can actually call it desert, but it's not, because it's not that hot. Okay, but it really has a thin atmosphere, really thin atmosphere. Okay, well, what about Mars's moons? Well, it has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. Okay, but about Mars North Pole and South Pole does have some ice. Okay, kind of like methane ice, or not oxygen ice. No, sorry, not oxygen. What am I talking about? Not actually not regular ice that we have in our Earth, but we have like they have methane ice, what they call. Well, now let's talk about Jupiter. What is Jupiter? So Jupiter is a 5th planet. It's actually located after the inner asteroid belt. Okay, it is the most biggest planet in our solar system. Okay, it is the most biggest planet in our solar system. Jupiter has it was made by gases. Okay, it's really hot, and comparing these cyclones like happening today, it's in the Jupiter, those cyclones are 10 times or even 100 times stronger than the cyclones happening in our Earth in the current time right now. I don't know where cyclone is happening in our Earth. I don't actually know about that because I don't have the news right now. But in in the Jupiter there are extremely intense cyclone is happening in the Jupiter right now. You can go and search about it. Okay, so what's about Saturn? Well, Saturn is the sixth planet in our solar system. Okay, so the Saturn has a beautiful ring. Okay, it's like really beautiful ring that the Saturn has. Saturn is also a gas giant like Jupiter, but what about its ring? How they actually formed? Well, what if I say that it has moons? Okay, a moon or some moons just like entered its gravitational area or gravitational zone. Okay, and Saturn's gravitational zone or area causes those moons to shatter apart and keep orbiting it, and that's how the Saturn's rings were born. Okay, about Uranus, it's kind of like it's a gas giant as well, but it's also like really cold. And Neptune is also cold. Okay, so now let's talk about the dwarf planets. What about dwarf planets? Let's talk about Pluto. Okay, why they actually removed Pluto from the planetary list? Well, there are 3 rules needed to be a regular planet like those 8 planets. Okay, first you need to be alone. Okay, you need to orbit the sun, and you need to be alone. No crossing others' orbits. Okay, I mean it's the last question. And then the second one is you need to show yourself sphere. Okay, you need to have your own your own gravity to show yourself as sphere. Okay, Pluto actually did that question. Okay, and then the last one is the last one I can't actually remember it, but Pluto actually like failed the first question the first rule that I said. Okay, you need to be alone, no crossing on other planets' orbit. Pluto actually crossed Neptune's orbit, so that's why it's a dwarf planet. Okay, there are even 5 more dwarf planets following as Pluto, Hema, and then another one is there's another one I can't remember, and then another one is Eris and Sedna. Okay, well, Sedna is like had really big orbit or something. It's even crossing the Oort cloud or something. I don't know whatever that is. So today we had discussed about solar systems. I mean, even I'll make videos even more about solar system. Okay, so in the next video I will make a video about how our earth formed, or how our sun born, or our earth born, and our moon born. Okay, I'll discuss about that. Okay, just let me know in the comment section. Okay, just tell me in the comment section how is my video, how useful it is, and how many things have you learned from my video. Okay, just let me know in the comment section, and hit that like button, and smash that like button. Okay, so I want to end here, and now take care of yourselves. See you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.